There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Jones up top. He's guarded by Ross. And there's Ryan Anderson on the assist by Jones. Anderson's got 5 points so far. Lowry dishes to James. James right side. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cole. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, Kevin, he's coming off a game last time out where he really had problems at the free throw line.
Yeah, he got into a bad rut, Clark. The numbers were not good for him. He's got to find that stroke here tonight.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean,
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Okay, guys, tremendous work in the first half. These fans haven't had a thing to cheer about. Let's talk about how to keep it going. You all get a huge pat on the back for the defense you're playing. Whatever approach they've used, we've stopped. Tremendous determination on D. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And let's keep the pace deliberate when we start this half.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair.
Substitution.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got
And comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Williams in for Kyle Lowry. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Asik patrol the paint, and it's Holiday in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Williams kicks to Johnson. Tries from 10. Goes back up. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
He's tried to get it going. It's just have not dropped for him today.
And Toronto making a change here. James is checked in. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game, to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. He focused next on what he feels will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens and the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's DeRozan. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Gordon with no one around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 6th assist on the night. And DeRozan, here we go. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. DeRozan's got 20 points.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Outside Holiday. Off the pick. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Williams against Holiday. James kicks to DeRozan. Dishes it to Williams. The drive by James. The tray. That drops. And it's 7 points for Lou Williams.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
On the wing, Gordon. To the paint. Here's Asik. Good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
The drive by James. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Holiday with it. Williams picks him up. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Evans kicks to Holiday. Right side Holiday. Passes it to Asik. Outside Gordon. From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Gordon's got 15 points.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
The drive by James fades, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Double team on Holiday. Evans dishes to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 18 points for Eric Gordon.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
James against Evans. James, the pass to Patterson. It's Williams with the drive. Evans with some nice D. New Orleans has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. He feeds it to Evans. Soft touch off the glass. Evans has got 8 here in the quarter.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
James against Evans. Williams dishes to James. Pass to DeRozan. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And then for Toronto. Terrence Ross is checked in for Johnson. And it's Vasquez in for DeMar DeRozan. Cole the pass to Douglas. Jones in the post. Patterson defending. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams kicks to James. Three-pointer. A sensational shot at the buzzer.
And perfectly timed. Couldn't have done it any better. How about the poise under pressure?
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Raptors running away with it.
Substitution.
It's go.
Here for New Orleans. Omer Asik. He's checked in for Anderson. Anthony Davis comes in for Perry Jones. Evans, he's checked in for Dante Cunningham. And it's Drew Holiday in for Tony Douglas. And Toronto also making a switch. Patterson's checked in. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Landry Fields. Vasquez out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Patrick Patterson. And it's Hansbrough in at the 5 down low. And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And no question, I bumped on that shot. Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Dante Cunningham's checked in for New Orleans. Douglas comes in for Norris Cole. James checked in for Toronto.
Well, what I really like about Drew Holiday is his cool, calm, collected demeanor on the court. I mean, it doesn't seem like much bothers him. He stays even keel, and that's exactly what you want in the personality of your floor general.
To the inside. Asik with the bucket.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And they double up James.
Well, guys, maybe the most important play in the NBA that isn't really tracked at all is the screen. A good one can make a huge difference in creating a high percentage shot, but it's a play that so often goes overlooked.
So it's the Pelicans now. New Orleans gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Douglas dishes to Holiday. Here's Asik. Hansbrough defending. Douglas for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Patterson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And screens, Clark, getting more attention with modern scouting. The old stats look at the outcome of a play, make, a miss. It's like evaluating chess by only the checkmates.
No, I agree. I mean, you start to dig deeper and get to other layers of how you analyze the numbers and how that affects how you game plan to discover the tendencies of players. And all of that you're doing in an effort to become more successful.
Toronto's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. The drive by James. Pass to Vasquez. James kicks to Patterson. 6 to shoot. The dish to Vasquez. Here's Ross. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 13 points now for Terrence Ross. New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. They double him with James. Douglas with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Davis. No good off the back of the rim.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
The drive by James. And another basket for Toronto.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Got a piece of it. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Jones checked in for Omer Asik. The Raptors also with a sub. Hayes is checked in. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. Here's Douglas. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You could see that there.
And there's the feed to Ross. Here's Hayes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Raptors.
Clark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
This win will give them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
Yeah, Steve, it'll mean a lot to them just the same, though. Anytime you go undefeated against an opponent, that's a sweet feeling.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for James. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Vasquez kicks to James. He dishes it to Ross. Feeds to Vasquez. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hayes. Back to James. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 30 points.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Holiday goes in. That one a little long.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And so Toronto.
All right. It's one thing to know that you're one of the best in the league, but it's another thing to prove it on the court, night after night after night.
That's right. I'm feeling that. They might as well start playing the parade route, engraving the hardware, and sizing up the rings. It's only a matter of time before we champions, and I get paid.
Oh, yeah.